as for the ENTC students, computer students, drawing or imagining the diagram in 3D, that is going to help you. So let's see what we are going to study or what are the topics in unit number 6, that is multiple integration and its application. So we are going to take double and triple integration in this. Multiple integration. So first one is double integration. Then second is triple integration. And once you understand the concept, then it is very simple. We have done curve tracing, so we are going to use that also along with the integration of the variables or functions in x and y. Combination of whatever we have done till now in M2 as well as the prior integration formulas. Okay. Then we have area volume. That's the first application of double and triple integration. Second, fourth is what topic we are going to do is RMS values and mean value. That will make some mean value and RMS value. And then we have center of gravity and moment of inertia. So CG and MR, that's the last application that we are going to see. RMS mean value, second application. Area and volume, first application. In double, there are various categories. In triple, also there are various categories. So we will start with the first topic today, that is double integration. Looking at the name, or it should suggest you that there will be two variables with which we are going to do the integration. Okay. So let me first tell you what is the basic concept, and then once we are done with that, you will be able to find what is the meaning of area volume. It's not at all difficult. So suppose in our project, what do you know? What is integration in two dimensions? Suppose y is equal to f of x is a function. Okay, and you want to find the integration under this curve. So what is the meaning of integration under this curve?
Area of that curve.
Yes, whatever the area covered by this curve, that is your nothing but integration. Is it okay? So we have to find A, which is the area which is covered here. So what we are going to do, just see. Generally we do the same thing. We take rectangular strips and I will find a small change. Total area is A. So if I want to find this small area, if I call it as dA, then this is your, say, x coordinate. This will be some x plus dx. If this is your y coordinate, this is y plus dy. Correct? You understand what I have written? If this is your x coordinate, general x, then this is something small change in x, not x plus dx. So what is this change? It is dx. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And if this is your y coordinate and this is your y plus dy coordinate, then this change is dy.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I want to find a small change in area, that will be with respect to the small change in x and small change in y. This is the square. So what's the area of that square? Dx dy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and therefore what we see A? Area under the curve is, there are two variables, so double integration dx dy. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If I want to remove d, I will take integration because they are empty of each other. So double integration dx dy will be your area A. Now let us see what will be the limits. Okay. So if I want to write down the limits of y first, what will be the limits of y? Let me take the vertical strip. This is your vertical strip. Right? So where is the vertical strip lying below? यहाँ पे रेस्ट कर रही है वो ये लाइन पे x axis पे. What is the line x axis? Y is equal to 0. Correct. So this is y is equal to 0. And where is the vertical this vertical line lying above on the curve? Y is equal to f of x. So upper limit of y is equal to f of x. Is this clear? लिमिट समझ में आए? Your vertical strip is lying below on y is equal to 0 line, and it is lying above on the curve. So what's the curve? Y is equal to f of x. So y की limit क्या आ गई? 0 to f of x. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now you have to find the limits of x. ये vertical strip when I am moving from starting point of the area under the curve to the end point. What's the limit of x? X is going from A to B. Yes. Easy reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So x is going from A to B. Whatever is the answer of this, it will be in terms of x. Substitute the integration and put the limits of x. That's your integration. So is it clear how we are doing? We are moving a vertical strip. Either I can move a vertical strip or I can move a horizontal strip. When I am moving a vertical strip, first limits will be of y. क्यों? क्योंकि vertically कौन change हो रहा है? Y. So first limits will be y. And then this vertical strip will be moved from starting point to the end point horizontally. So whose limits will write down? X limit. So वो x is equal to a to b होगा and y is equal to 0 to b. Internal integration will be a function of some variable which is outside, and then do the integration with respect to outside variable whose limits will be constant. Then only I get an area which is a fixed number. Area is some units, the square units. So that should be a number. So outside limit should be constant. Inside limit can be function of variable if it is bounded by a function. Sometimes it can be both limits can be constant also. If it is unbounded, 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, like that. Is it okay? Clear? What is the meaning of double integration?
Yes, ma'am.
Remaining students, please reply quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So this is the meaning. You just write down quickly. Given y is equal to f of x, y is equal to f of x is a function, is a curve. Y is equal to f of x is a curve bounded between the line x is equal to a to x is equal to b. Bounded between the line x is equal to a to x is equal to b. Then A is area under the curve bounded by these lines. A is the area under this curve bounded by these lines. Bounded by these lines. Considering the intersection of vertical and horizontal strip as shown in figure 1. Considering the vertical and horizontal strip as shown in figure 1. Small change in area dA, small change in area dA is dx into dy. Dx into dy.
Please repeat.
Area covered by the function y is equal to f of x, bounded by these two lines. Bounded by these two lines. Did I say is A? Which line want to get repeated? Anjali, I suppose.
Considering the strip, that one.
Yeah. Considering the vertical and horizontal strip as shown in the figure 1. Considering the strips, vertical and horizontal strips as shown in the figure 1. As shown in figure 1. Small change in A, small change in A denoted by small change in A denoted by dA. Small change in A denoted by dA is dx dy. Dx dy. So A is equal to double integration dx dy. If I want to remove d, I have to take integration. How many variables are there? 2. So how many times integration we have to do? 2 times. So capital A will be double integration dx dy. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now to find the limits, don't write this. Now to find the limits, what we are doing? Consider only the vertical strip. Consider only the vertical strip. Consider the vertical strip which is resting below on y is equal to 0 line. Which is resting below on y is equal to 0 and bounded by which is resting below on the line y is equal to 0 and bounded by y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. Therefore, limits of y are 0 to f of x. 0 to f of x. And when we move this vertical strip, from the point x is equal to a to x is equal to b, when we move this vertical line from x is equal to a to x is equal to b, we get the entire area under the curve. When we move the vertical strip from x is equal to a to x is equal to b, we get the entire area under the curve. Therefore, limits of x are a to b. Hence, area under the curve y is equal to f of x. Bounded by the lines x is equal to a to x is equal to b. Is given by a is equal to integration x from a to b, integration y from 0 to f of x dy, bracket, put the bracket and write outside dx. Is the concept clear? This is what you are going to do in double integration. This is what you are going to do in finding the area. If the question is a bit difficult, then we'll see what is the meaning of change of order, what is the meaning of converting to polar curves, and so on. But the first thing is that basic concept is moving a vertical line or a horizontal line. So is it clear to everyone? Please quickly put in the chat box if you have understood. How do you find area of a Cartesian curve y is equal to f of x, which is bounded by the lines x is equal to a to x is equal to b? I'm considering the vertical line, so inner limits are of 1 because vertically who changes first 1, and then I'm moving this vertical line horizontally, so horizontally x will change. So limits of x will come outside. Yes, please put it in the chat box quickly that if you have understood. Only 2 students remaining. Okay, so you were present from the beginning. Yes. Good. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, what if we divide that figure into square and semicircle and then find the area?
If we divide
The figure which you have drawn, if we divide it into 2 shapes like square and a semicircle. Then
yes, but then correct. But then that semicircle which is there now, you'll have to that area you have to find by this way. That square is direct. Correct.
Yeah.
That is also fine. So whenever it is an odd figure, this method will be more easy. But then why not to go for the entire with the help of this dividing and then going? It's absolutely right. No problem in that. First you join these 2 lines which are starting of that curve. Okay, that you get a square. So you should know the y coordinate of that. X coordinate are known to you. जहाँ पे वो कट हो रहा है ना, वो y coordinates आपको end points find करने पड़ेंगे, फिर वो square का area find करेंगे, और above जो curved है, उसमें ये छोटे-छोटे square करके lower limit will be that and upper limit will be the surface. That's it. Not a problem. Absolutely.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, fine. Okay, so this is the entire concept. Now tell me, what is mass? If I want to find mass of this area, what is the relation between mass and area? Density into area is mass.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
So mass is equal to rho A. So So what will be dm? Rho dm.
Rho
Rho
dA.
into dA.
Okay, so that's why actually when I say this, m will be actually double integration rho dx dy. Is it okay? Because dA is nothing but dA is dx dy, and if I want to remove it and I want to get the value of a, it will be double integration rho dx dy. Is it okay? This is also asked sometimes. Find the mass of the area covered by the given curve y is equal to f of x bounded between the lines x is equal to a to x is equal to b. So m is double integration rho dx dy. Okay. Now this rho, which is the density, can be evenly distributed, so it can be a constant fixed value, or it can be a function of xy, or it can be function of xy. Is it okay? So when the question is asked, find double integration of x dx dy, where x is going from say 0 to 1, y is going from 1 to infinity, like this is given. That means what is asked? It is the mass of the curve which is there with the density function as x. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we are going to do this type of integration so you should understand. Area is just dx dy, which is double integration dx dy, but mass can go into picture, which can be a constant. If it is a constant, then there will be a number 2, 3, 4 quantities. If it is a variable or depending on x and y, that will be given the question. Is it okay? So write down the formula for mass also. M is equal to double integration rho dx dy, where rho is the density of the function. Rho is the density of the function or density of the objects which are particles which are present in the area. Density of the particles present in the area, which can be a constant or function depending on xy. Function depending on xy. Function depending on xy. Okay. Now, if you have understood the meaning of vertical strip and the meaning of limits from the vertical strip, tell me what will be the limits, change in the limits if we consider horizontal strip.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, ask.
Ma'am, it will be LA, because mass upon volume. So
Is this a volume?
area.
Is this a, what do you say? Is this a two-dimensional object or three-dimensional object? When we get volume,
Okay, 2.
right? And when we go for three-dimension, we get volume.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Clear? Yeah. So let me now, if this limits we have written with the help of vertical strip. Whenever we have vertical strip, the inner limits are of y and the x. Outside limits are of x. Now tell me, if I want to consider this horizontal strip, not this vertical strip, I want to consider this horizontal strip. So what will be the change?
X will be
Inner
inside
limit
and
will be of x and outer limit will be of y.
Correct. But for that, this y is equal to f of x, which is given to you now, you have to write x is equal to g of x. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you will get the limits of x inside and then y outside. First you will do the integration with respect to x and then with respect to y. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
And
would it be different to find the first integration inside the of x and later y and first y and then x?
no, area is same. No? Answer will be same. But then if
Always
you
same.
always same, they never will be different because they are finding area. So area covered by the surface will be same. Only point we are doing the changing the variables. Because sometimes it may become that integration of x is easier. So we will change the order of the integration. So we have to, from the vertical strip, we have to take the horizontal strip. That is called change of order. You'll see those type of examples. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
And again, inside will be a function of y, x in terms of y, and outside y will be constant. Okay? So we'll see those examples. That is called a change of order. Whenever required. But what is the most important thing that you should understand right now? If we consider vertical strip, internal will be limits will be of y and external limits will be of x, because first vertically y changes and then we think about moving that vertical strip horizontally, so x. Clear? Yes, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's start with the examples now. The first type of examples are the easiest one when the limits are given. One more thing before going to that question. Suppose your y is equal to f of x was fixed function which is given to you. Then your integration dy from 0 to f of x, what it will become? Which is outside x is equal to a to b. This you should have asked me because we have done this. Integration of dy is y. Yes or no?
F of x dx.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's it. This will become a single integration. That's what we have done already. Okay, but if it was bounded below also by some function f1 of x and above also some function f2 of x, then I have to write down it is upper limit minus lower limit f2 of x minus f1 of x and then do the integration in this way. It won't be directly single integration like this f of x. You have to write f2 of x minus f of x, simplify that equation and then do the integration with respect to x. Is it okay? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So take down the question and write down the final. Double integration when limits are given. Double integration when limits are given. The first question is evaluate integration 0 to 1 and 0 to 1 minus x of x plus y dy dx. Now, actually, if you want to draw the diagram or directly, since everything is given to you and you are asked to find this integration, just do the integration with respect to first variable and then with respect to second variable. Whose limits are given? Internal limits are of which variable?
X. Y.
Don't get confused and don't run to the conclusion quickly. If you are valuing in terms of x, they will be of y. Limits will be of y. Okay, and this will be the limits of x. कैसे identify करना है? अगर limits में x है तो y is equal to 4. So these are the limits of y. And if these are the limits of y, outside definitely should be limits of x. Okay. So now do the normal integration. When you are doing integration with respect to y, x will be constant. So integration x का क्या होगा? xy. And integration of y क्या होगा? y square by 2. Okay, from 0 to 1 minus x. And x is equal to 0. Is this clear? Simple. Yes or no?
Ma'am, is the answer 1 by 2?
1 by
2.
I don't think so. It is 1 by 3. You check where you have one.
Ma'am, 1 by 2.
1 by 3 is the answer.
Okay.
So this is integration 0 to 1. Put the limits. It is x into 1 minus x plus 1 minus x the whole square divided by 2. Lower limit is 0. Both the places y is there, so it will vanish. Only this integration you have to do. And try to write down the answer. So this is I is equal to integration 0 to 1 x minus x square plus I split it up 1 by 2, or you can directly do the integration, whichever way it is easy for you all. 1 minus 2x plus x square dx, all of them. Okay. So it is going to become x minus x will get cancelled because 2 gets cancelled. Then it is minus x square, 0 to 1 minus x square. Then it is plus half, and it is plus x square by 2. So again, this is also going to simplify. Minus x square plus half x square is minus x square by 2. 0 to 1 minus x square by 2 plus 1 by 2 dx. That gives the answer. It is minus x cubed by 6 plus x by 2 from 0 to 1. So that is minus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 2. And that is how much?
1 by 3.
1 by 3. Okay. Simple?
Yes, ma'am.
So this type of question will be there for your marks, okay? In MCQ also. And what we have done actually, we have found, if you try to draw the diagram, you will understand what we are doing. X plus y is the density function, and y is equal to 0 to y is equal to 1 minus x is a line. Can you try to draw it? It's quite simple to draw. Y is equal to 0 is which line? X-axis. Correct? Now? Y is equal to 0 is x-axis. Then this one is nothing but y is equal to 1 minus x means x plus y is equal to 1. So this is a line. When you put x is equal to 0, you get y is equal to 1. So 0, 1 and 1, 0. Line passing through 0, 1 and 1, 0. So if this is 0, 0, 1 and this is, can you see it? 1, 0.
Yes, ma'am.
Then this is the line x plus y is equal to 1. This is the line y is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 0 is this line and x is equal to 1 is this line. So what's the common region bounded by these two lines and these two lines is triangle? Is it okay? समझ में आया क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All students. How did I get that this is the area in cross check? Since the limits, inner limits are on y, vertical strip is considered. So lower limit क्या है? Y is equal to 0. Upper limit क्या है? Y is equal to 1 minus x. Can you see that? X plus y is 1, but y is equal to 1 minus x. Correct. Then when I move this vertical line from here to here, minimum x is 0, maximum x is 1. So integration is correct. So this area which is asked is this problem. समझ में आया क्या? सबको? All those who are listening, it's very simple, very easy, very important, and don't have to make your brain too much. Very straightforward. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly, yes. Let me quickly try to solve this example. If you have understood this, yeah, I'll give you. Evaluate integration. Evaluate integration 0 to infinity. Okay. 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity. E raised to minus x square into 1 plus y square x dx here. Dx. Try solving this quickly. Already done. Evaluate integration 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity. E raised to minus x square 1 plus y square into x dx here. Now both the limits are same, so whether you take inner as x and outer as y, it's one and the same thing. But it's written dx here. So पहले integration with respect to x करना. It's written as dx. That means integration with respect to x. So 0 to infinity, e raised to minus x square 1 plus y square x dx. Whenever I am doing integration with respect to x, y is constant. This is what I have to do. So, yes, go ahead and tell me what you want to do. Put that constant as some term a. 1 plus y square is constant. Like write it as a. So आपका integration क्या होगा? 0 to infinity. This I'm writing only for I2. This is I2. And there is extra. I2 will become integration 0 to infinity. E raised to minus x square into a x dx. Try to solve this. Is this easy to solve now?
Yes, ma'am.
You can try to solve it by gamma function because it is of the gamma function type 0 to infinity e raised to minus k x square. Second वाला alternate definition use कर सकते हो या फिर you can go for by parts because now the derivative of x is vanishing quickly now. It's not x raised to 100. So you can use by parts formula. Try to tell you what's the answer. You have to adjust to a. So that's the constant. Try out and tell me that. So this I2 is equal to 1 by 2a is constant outside. I put ax square is equal to t. So 2ax dx is equal to dt. What about the limits? When x is 0, t will be 0. When x is infinity, t will be infinity. So no change in limits. 0 to infinity, e raised to minus t, 2ax dx is t. That will be 1 by 2a, e raised to minus t by minus 1 from 0 to infinity. What is e raised to minus infinity? What is e raised to minus? What it is? 0. So upper limit is 0, minus of minus will become plus, e raised to 0 is 1. So your answer is 1 upon 2. But what is a? Now you substitute because it depends on y and we are going to do the integration with respect to y. So 2 into 1 plus y. And therefore your integration I is nothing but 0 to infinity 1 by 2 into 1 plus y square dy. Are you getting it? Internal integration I got I2. I2 we have solved, which we got 1 by 2a, which is 1 upon 2 into 1 plus y square. And then now entire integration is 0 to infinity, whatever is the answer in terms of dy. So what will be the final answer? 1 by 2 is common, 1 upon 1 plus y square by integration है tan inverse y from 0 to infinity. So that is how tan inverse of infinity is pi by 2,
by 2.
and tan inverse of 0 is 0. Then we will find the answer. So this is the area covered by the curve e raised to minus x square. वो जो function है वो आपका density function है, and between 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity. It's which quadrant? X और y दोनों positive 0, 0 infinity, 0 infinity. तो कौन से quadrant का area हम लोग find कर रहे हैं? इसका density function ये है.
First positive.
Absolutely right. Both x and y are positive. ना? That means first quadrant. 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, x और y दोनों मतलब positive quadrant, first quadrant. समझ में आ रहा है क्या ज्योमेट्रिकली?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the integration questions when limits are given. Okay. Let's go to now when the limits are not given. So have you finished writing? So I'll rub it and I'll write down the type 2 in double integration. You said no, you said yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Double integration when limits are not given. So let me give you the question. Take out the question. Evaluate double integration y dx dy over R, region R. Evaluate double integration y dx dy over R, where R is the region covered by a common two. Y is equal to x square, comma, x plus y is equal to 2, x, comma, x is equal to 0, lying in first quadrant. I'll repeat. Evaluate double integration y dx dy over the region R, where R is the region covered by y is equal to x square, comma, x plus y is equal to 2, comma, x is equal to 0, lying in the first quadrant. So here your limits are not given directly. There are two ways to do it. Either from the given conditions you can directly write down the limits of x and y, And secondly, try to draw. Drawing will help you to actually confirm that your limits are correct. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll show you what are the diagrams, then what is the region which is asked common to all of them, and then we will try to find the area covered under that curve for the density function 1. Any doubt to anyone until now?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, is x
So
0 from 2 and y 0 from 1?
If you take only the limits outside the boundary, then you are not finding area inside the curve. वो पूरा area cover होने के लिए curve का equation आना चाहिए ना, otherwise you are doing the line integral. बाहर के जो arc है उसी पर तुम कर रहे हो जब दोनों constant है. समझ में आ रहा है? That's why direct substituting the limits will make some mistakes. Will make some mistakes. Yes or no? समझते हैं आप?
Yes, ma'am, but I have drawn the two curves and I have shaded the intersection of those two areas of those curves.
Then how did you directly write down the limits or in constant form? तो आप boundaries ही consider कर रहे हो ना, तो line integral consider कर रहे हो. Area निकालने के लिए you have to consider either the vertical strip or horizontal strip. जैसे हम लोगों ने first इसमें general form में किया था. So take a vertical strip and try to solve it. With y is there, so do the integration of y first. And then with respect to x. I'll show you. Okay. So let me draw this. Y is equal to x square. What is that? Parabola. Just see here how to make use of curve ratio. तो power इसका सब आपको पता है ये parabola फिर भी x की power given है मतलब symmetry about y x रहेगी तो आपका parabola ऐसे होगा. Okay. Obviously it's then x plus y this is y is equal to x. X plus y is equal to 2. ये curve इंटरसेक्ट कहां करेगा जब x 0 है तो y 2 होगा and when y is 0 the x is 2. So your points are 0, 2 and 2, 0. So I'll just drawing this line. Okay, like this. Getting it? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then x is equal to 0. So which is the line x is equal to 0? This is the line x is equal to 0. Right? And the first quadrant. And the first quadrant. So क्या है? This line is bounding. Then this line is there. And this curve is there. So what is the common section? Can you see? That this is the common section.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you have to find this. Now what we were saying ना, x is equal to 0, x is ये point आपको find करना है और ये point find करना है. Okay, there is no need to find this point also because they have said only first quadrant ना. So if they have asked the entire area covered, then this also is correct. समझ में आ रहा है क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you, please tell me. Since it is said only in first quadrant, only this much part. If it was not given this first quadrant thing, then this also would have been your area. तो अभी ये नहीं है, okay? सिर्फ first quadrant में मिला तो ये. Okay? Now I am considering horizontal strip here. If you don't consider strips, you will be only covering the outside part. That is this line, and this line. That is called as line integral. It is not surface integral. This is surface integral. Is it okay? ये पूरे surface का area find करेंगे. That's why what will be the lower limit of the? That's why your given I will be now write down the limits. Vertical area strip तो कौन से limits पहले आएंगे? Y के. So where is the Y strip resting below? कहाँ पे rest कर रही है? ये curve पे. What is that curve? Y is equal to x square. ठीक है? Please.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you. हाँ. और ऊपर कहाँ ले रही है? इस साइड पे. What is that equation of that line? Y is equal to 2 minus x. Correct ना?
Yes,
X plus y is equal to 2 मतलब y is equal to 2 minus x. So y is equal to 2 minus. And this is your y and dy. Whatever is the answer, you have to do with dx. Now tell me, when this vertical strip is moved from this starting point to this point, so I should know this point of contact. ये तो मुझे पता है. What is that? X is equal to 0. What is this point? Intersection of the, yeah. intersection of the parabola and parabola and straight line. So वो कैसे find करते हैं हम लोग? दोनों point find कर सकते हैं, बताया ये भी point और ये भी point. So you substitute this two equations. Solve this two equations. So it will become y is equal to x square है, तो x plus x square minus 2 is equal to 0. या फिर x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. इसके roots find करो. So that will give you x and then you will get the value of 1. So what are the roots of this equation? X is either will be minus square
or 1.
minus square 1. Okay. So if this is the thing, then what is 1? When x is minus 2 plus 4 will be correct now? Put in x plus y is equal to 2. So when x is minus 2, y will be 4. And when x is 1, y will be 1. So this points are, this one is minus 2, 4, and this one is 1, 4. Is this clear what we did? How we did? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Ritika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you got this one. That's why the minimum value of x is 0, maximum value of x is 1. So x is equal to 0 to 1. X is equal to 0. तो ये अभी डायग्राम ड्रॉ करने के बाद का एरिया है. What you have done directly? ये सपोज आपको ड्रॉ किया है. तो वो क्या करोगे? y is equal to x square, y is equal to 2 minus x. सिर्फ आपको ये पता नहीं होगा लोअर लिमिट कौन सी है, अपर लिमिट कौन सी है. अगर आंसर नेगेटिव आया, that means we have gone from upper to lower. Opposite direction में गए हो एरिया फाइंड करने के लिए. समझ में आ रहा है?
Ma'am, can you tell once again that graphically method?
Yeah.
When you put the limits x square and 2 minus x.
Yes. This is a vertical strip, correct? जो मैंने draw किया. I have drawn this vertical strip. Where it is resting below on the curve parabola. What is the equation of parabola? Y is equal to x square. So lower limit is y is equal to x square. Any vertical strip where it is resting above on the line. What is that line? X plus y is equal to 2. So from this, what are the value of y? What is the value of y? Y is 2 minus x. So those are your limits of y. Because y is changing value. Then, when I move this vertical strip from here to here, I will get the entire surface. So, what is the value of x that time? Minimum 0. What is the maximum value? Here, this one, which is 1. So, limits of x will become 0. Clear? Neeraj?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay. Now, suppose you don't want to draw anything and directly want to write down the limits. Then also it is easy. You can see y is equal to x square. So, one of the limit of y is x square. Other limit of y is 2 minus x. Still, what will be the problem? You won't be knowing whether to write x square down or you to write 2 minus x down. If you write any way out and final answer is coming out to be negative, that means you are going the opposite direction. Upper limit की जगह पे lower limit लिखा है, lower limit की जगह पे upper limit. That remark you have to write and remove that negative sign. Okay, both हो गया y का. अभी x क्या करोगे? You have to remove that x is equal to 0 is one thing. Here, what will be the other thing? X plus y is equal to 2. उसके लिए intersection point find करना होगा, which is algebraic. So we are getting the value of x to be minus 2 या फिर 1. लेकिन हमें बोला है फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में, तो minus 2 तो होगा ही नहीं. So x is 1 and lower limit of x is 0. Without drawing, we can also write down the limits. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Remaining students, जिनको diagram draw नहीं करना है. So is that clear how I'm going to write down the limits? Y is equal to x square, y is equal to 2 minus x. Directly they are given. X is equal to 0 is also given. But then there will be intersection of these two curves, which is at the point minus 4 comma 2, 1 comma 1. But it is set first quadrant. So x minus value I won't take it. What is the other value? 1. Lower limit is 0. So we get the value from x0 to 1. Okay? Solve this and tell me the answer. Now solve this and tell me the answer. This we have done already. If you know the limits, what is the integration? Quickly do this.
47 by 30.
16 by 15.
Yes, ma'am. 16 by 15.
Yeah, 16 by 15. You are making small mistakes, I suppose. Don't be in a hurry to get the answer. Integration of y is y square by 2 from x square to 2 minus x is. And that's why integration 0 to 1 is 2 minus x the whole square by 2 minus x raised to 4 by 2. Do this integration and you get the answer. So you can take 1 by 2 common. Integration 0 to 1. 4 minus 4x plus x square minus x raised to 4 dx. So that integration is with respect to x. So your I is half times 4x minus 4x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3 minus x raised to 5 by 5 from 0 to 1. From 0 to 1. Okay, so your value will become I is equal to 1 by 2, 4, this is 2, this is 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 5. So this is 1 by 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 5 is minus 2 by 15, plus 2 by 15. Plus 2 by 15, so 15 2s are 30, 30 plus 2 32, 32 by 2 into 15, which is 16 by 16. Okay? Simple? Listen up. Everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
You take down one more question and try to solve it quickly when the limits are not given. Evaluate double integration over R. Evaluate double integration over R of square root xy into 1 minus x minus y dx dy where R is the region or R is the area bounded by x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, comma, y is equal to 0, comma, x plus y is equal to 1. X plus y is equal to 1. Try knowing. Find the area bounded by x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, and x plus y is equal to 1. This region R is quite simple. Integration has square root terms. That's why only that much part is a bit complicated. But drawing is very easy. What is it? Yeah, right. So, can anybody imagine?
It is triangle.
Correct. Right. That's right. Should I have this?
Yes, ma'am.
Try to draw the diagram and tell me the answer. I think both you have understood. Quite simple. Try to draw for the others. I will do here. So we have understood the concept. There won't be any need to even solve more examples. So you have understood. Integration का आपको formulas पता है. So what is asked is I, which is integration, this is the I. So you have to first find the region. So what is the region? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, x plus y is equal to 1. Right, simple diagram. X is equal to 0 is y-axis, y is equal to 0 is x-axis. X plus y, when you put x is equal to 0, you get y is equal to 1. When you put y is equal to 0, you get x is equal to 0. So the point is 0, 1 and 1, 0. What's the common region bounded by this line, and this line? Is it okay? This is the area which is asked. Okay. So in the previous question also I wanted to ask you something, but let me show it later on. अभी क्या करोगे? Vertical strip लो. Generally vertical strip gives you the answer quickly when you are doing this. You can take horizontal also in this case. Okay. So vertical strip लोगे तो limits किसके होंगे? Y के So what will be I? Integration. Yes, what is the limit of y?
0 to 1 minus 6.
0 to
Y is 0.
1 minus 6.
Correct.
2 to 1.
Correct. Not 1. Other 0 to 1 okay, na? So what you're saying, 0 is this and 1 is this line. So you're talking about only the boundary, A line, you're not covering. So you have to have y in terms of x. If it is unbounded, then only the limits will be constant, and that will be infinite. So above line is x plus y is equal to 1, this line. That's why y is equal to 1 minus x. Okay? And then y is equal to 0, y is equal to 1 minus x. When you move this vertical straight from here to here, now you are moving it from horizontally. Already I have taken care of horizontal x as a variable. Then when I put the limits in constant form, I will get the entire value. So x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. And since we are taking the integration of x outside, root x is independent, you can write it outside. Inside it is y into 1 minus x can be written as a. This is also a. So because it is constant, 1 minus x is equal to a. And then d1. So the answer I have integration with respect to x. So your r becomes equal to integration 0 to 1. This is x. I'm writing dx here. Integration y is equal to 0 to a, where 1 minus x is a. It is y raised to half into root of a minus y. Can you visualize this integration? Have you done this type of integration anywhere? If you remember, then you have done M2 only. इस टाइप का इंटीग्रेशन दिखा है क्या यहाँ पे? Y raised to some power and a minus y raised to some power. Who will tell me?
And beta function.
Absolutely right. 1 y raised to m, 1 minus y raised to n. Correct na? Why did we do beta function earlier? Because we are going to make use it in double integration. So let me do that. I will put y is equal to AD. So dy will become a dt. Limits will become, the original variable is y, new variable is v. When y is 0, t will be 0. When y is 8, t will be 1. Because the limit should be 0 to 1. Therefore, this integration, if I call it as I2 will be equal to integration 0 to 1, a raised to half, t raised to half, root of a minus at and a dt. So root a will come in common. Root a is here and a. So a to a square. So this will become a square 0 to 1 t raised to half 1 minus t raised to half dt, which is nothing but what is this? We will division of beta also. Beta of what is this?
Beta of 3 by 2.
Correct. Whatever is the power, add 1 to it. So half plus 1 is 3 by 2, comma half plus 1 is 3 by 2.
3 by 2.
So this is a square beta of 3 by 2, 3 by 2, which is nothing but a square into. What is beta of 3 by 2? Gamma of 3 by 2, gamma of 3 by 2,
1 of 3 by 2.
upon gamma of 3 by 2 plus 3
9
by 2
by
is
4.
once again. Plus it is, not more product. Gamma m upon gamma m plus n. Relation between beta and gamma. Beta of m comma n is gamma n upon gamma m plus n. So 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 6 by 2, which is 3. And therefore the value of I2 will become, yes, what's the value of I2? A square gamma of 3 by 2. What is gamma of 3 by 2?
Half into root 5.
Half into root 5, again half into root 5 divided by gamma of 3 is 2 factorial. So your I2 value is pi 222a pi a square by 8. That's the value of I2. Correct? And therefore the value of I will be, substitute this in your integration, you will get the answer. Should I rub this? This side, should I rub it?
Yes, ma'am.
Therefore, I, which is integration x is equal to 0 to 1 root x into pi a square by a dx. Substitute the value of a back. Many students, they go around here. They write a as constant and they forget, and then they write down the answer which is present in the options. So a is nothing but 0 to 1 root x into 1 minus x is 8. So this will be square into pi by 8. So pi by 8 is common. Again, this is beta function because it is 0 to 1, x raised to half. So this is beta. Yes, other students now tell me. From there, beta of 3 by 2, 3 by 2, have we got half plus 1. Now what is the power of x? Half. So whose beta it will be? Other than Saurabh, Sumit, some other students. Neeraj, Atharva Jende,
3 by 2.
3 by 2, comma.
3 by 2.
Yeah, Akshara Muraskar. Yes. 2 plus
3.
1 is 3. Very good. Correct. Okay. I'm not telling you the final answer. I won't solve it. You tell me. And put it in the chat box, the answers. Quickly. Use that formula. Beta n is equal to gamma n upon gamma of n plus n. So all the things are related to each other. Okay, that's why we have done beta gamma reduction earlier. How much time you are taking? Answer is 2 pi by 105. Is everybody getting this answer? 2 pi by 105?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Kalyani? Kalyani, are you
Yes.
getting it? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Akshata
Yes,
Muraskar, you are there? Yes. In the lecture? Akshata? Krishna? Krishna?
Yes, ma'am.
Aya can answer? 2 pi upon 105?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Then Akshata Khanade, did you get the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So should we go ahead then to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, let me ask you one question now since you have not asked in the previous question. Neeraj was going about that question, but he didn't ask in the second question which I saw. He asked me whether both the integrations will be same if I take vertical and horizontal. Now just see, the previous question one like this. We had a parabola and then this was the line shape. I took vertical strip. If I take horizontal strip, what will be the change? I will take the limits of x first, na?
Yes.
ma'am.
I enlarge this area, okay? So the area is like this. This is the area, okay? So if I take the horizontal strip from here to here, Okay, what is the lower limit? This was x is equal to
equals to
0,
0.
and this was the line x plus y is equal to 2 now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so up till this there is no problem. If I take the horizontal strip, correct? ये सेंटर पॉइंट का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. It will be on this line x is equal to 0 and on this line x is equal to 2 minus 1. लेकिन जब ये
Ma'am, we have
पॉइंट
to break.
correct and when we take it down, तो यहाँ पे लिमिट चेंज हो रहा है. Lower limit is x is equal to 0, but upper limit is x is equal to root 1. So your integration, which was with the help of vertical strip, I got only one area, I. But if I take horizontal strip, it will be I1 plus I2. Are you getting it?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
getting it?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
then I समझते हैं this is a very nice, beautiful thing about double integration. That if you use horizontal strip and vertical strip, you get same answer. But if you do the mistake of taking only the upper half, then your answers won't match, and you won't understand what is going wrong. The thing which is going wrong is when I take it below this point of intersection, the limits are changing. 0 to x is equal to root y, because y is equal to x square was your curve. Taking square root, you get this. So you have to write I as I1 plus I2. Then the total area will be equal to this area, which with the help of vertical strip. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you tell me which one will be easier to solve. This one to solve together or only one? This one, single one.
Single one, ma'am.
Single one.
Yeah. Vertical.
Vertical will be easy. Yeah. Okay. So that is our next topic. That if the integration is becoming double or if it is becoming complicated to solve, with the help of given first integration variable, change the order and go to the next variable. If which what change the order, which what horizontal strip is given, it is becoming difficult. So go for vertical strip. So if I'm taking vertical strip, I have to write down the limits of y first and then x. So that interchanging of the limits along with the interchanging of integration variable has to be done whenever the term is becoming difficult. If your question was given, find the integration of this 0 to 2 minus x of that function plus 0 to root y. Again, then you convert it. The given integration considers horizontal strip. I will consider vertical strip, changing the order, and we will find the integration in single term rather than two terms. So the question is also asked like this: combine the double terms in the integration to single term. So horizontal strip से हम लोग vertical में जाएंगे तो आगे single integration. If it is said go from single to double, then you change the vertical strip to horizontal. So either it is question can be asked by change of order form, or it can be asked with the help of convert the two integrations to single term integration or from single to double. Is it okay? Clear? So you have to basically what you have to do is change the strips from vertical to horizontal or horizontal to vertical. So write down the heading as change of order. Change of order. Yeah. Any doubt?
Problem which we solved right now, the triangle wala, we know the coordinates, so we won't be able to मतलब हमें एरिया का ट्रायंगल के एरिया का फॉर्मूला पता है ना, but this answer and the answer which we got now won't match, no?
If you write down the half into base into height, so base will be you have to calculate with the help of x and y. तो आएगा
2 point फॉर्मूला से हमें डिस्टेंस वो कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा ना शायद.
Yes, correct. That we also can do. Correct. You have the 2 points ना 0 1 and 1 0 भी आ रहा है. हाँ. तो लेकिन फिर भी वो लाइन इंटीग्रल बोल रहा है, वो देखना पड़ेगा. If you are taking only the constant limits ना, it's line integral. जो बाहर की जो लाइन से area and line integral, that's the difference. Surface area and line integral, वो difference आ रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है क्या what I'm saying?
नहीं मैम.
देखो जब तुम ये बोल रहे हैं ना सिर्फ you are taking the limits of n points, so this is x is equal to 0, this point is x is equal to 1 comma 0, this is 0 comma 1. If you are taking only x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 to 1 and x is equal to 0 to 1, तो आप क्या कर रहे हो बेटा, सिर्फ ये जो लाइन इंटीग्रल है ना ये फाइंड कर रहे हो, तो ना फाइंडिंग इनसाइड पहुंच जाती है.
Okay. Got it.
So वो नहीं right? And to find the surface area, region covered by these boundary lines, and that's why I have to take one of the variable in terms of y in terms of x or x in terms of y. That's for which I have to consider either vertical strip or horizontal strip, so that entire surface will be covered.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So change of order. Write down the heading and take on the question directly. Okay. Or you want to write down what is going to happen in this change of order. I'll share the notes. You please go through that. We'll directly go for the example. Okay. Reply quickly, please.
Yes, ma'am.
You write down as a remark or a note because there are only one or two S's. Write down. Change of order. Okay. करना है क्या? आप लिख लोगे नोट्स से मैं शेयर करूँगी तो.
Yes, ma'am. लिख लेंगे.
Okay. So write down directly the question. Evaluate I is equal to integration 0 to 1 dx and y is equal to 1 to infinity. Put this equal to 1 to infinity e raised to minus y raised to x log of y dy. E raised to minus y raised to x log of y dy. We have to evaluate this integration. Okay. Yes, who will tell me how we will start? लिखना है ना बोर्ड पे जो लिखा है. Yes, everyone, can you see what is written on the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just give me the hint how we have to start. How we will think about starting. क्या बोला है? Directly limits दिए.
Ma'am, we can substitute y because y raised to x as.
Can you substitute y raised to x as some variable? Y is variable. How can you substitute it as new variable? You cannot remove y. सबसे पहले तो मुझे बताओ which integration I have to do first. क्या किया है यहाँ पे? किसका बोला है integration पहले करो. In the question, these limits are of y is equal to 1 to infinity, and this is integration with respect to y. So I have to do the integration of these three terms with respect to y. Yes or no?
Yes.
So is it simple? How many functions are there depending on y? 1, 2, 3. So I cannot use the product rule. If the derivative was easy, I would have thought about it. लेकिन derivative में तो log y का derivative ठीक है. Y raised to x e raised to minus y को मैंने treat किया. Then that also integration is complicated, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the hint? Hint क्या है? कितने terms है जो x पे depend है?
One.
Only one, y raised to x. So do you know the integration of y raised to x with respect to x?
Yes.
Yes. Y is constant, x is a variable, it is of the type a raised to x. So integration of a raised to x is a raised to x
Yes,
upon
log A.
Upon
log.
log
Oh,
of
integration, yeah.
Yeah, upon log. So log of y आएगा ना, ये log और log का cancel हो जाएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So I have to do the integration with respect to y first. Integration with respect to y first. Is it okay? That means I have to change the order. They have told me to do with respect. I have to do the integration with respect to x first. If I say y, then I'm sorry. I have to take integration with respect to x first because y raised to x का integration easier. So just we'll see how do we change the limits. यहाँ पे constant है, so there most of the time it won't change, but still I'll show you drawing it what are the changes in the limits if they are. So what is the limit of y? Y is 1 to y is infinity. मतलब ये पूरा ऊपर, correct है? इसके ऊपर पूरा y is infinity. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So and the second one is x is equal to 0, this line, and x is equal to 1. तो कौन सा common region है? ये पूरा unbounded region. Y is equal to 1, y is equal to infinity, x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. So ये दो line और ये horizontal line के अंदर और ऊपर unbounded. This is a region which is asked area.
Yes, ma'am.
So what they have done? Horizontal strip. कंफर्म करो जो आप सोच रहे हो वो सही है कि नहीं. If I consider a vertical strip, where is the lower limit? Y is equal to 1. Where is the upper limit? Y is equal to infinity. Where is the lower limit of x? 0. Where is the lower limit of upper limit of x? 1. That means whatever you have drawn is correct. समझ में आया सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
मैम
हाँ.
मैम एक बार रिपीट करो ना.
Yes. They have given this as the integration to be solved. और उसमें उन्होंने y के लिमिट्स पहले दिए. Means they have considered vertical strip. Y limit means vertical strip. तो vertical strip कहाँ रेस्ट कर रही है नीचे y is equal to 1 की. और ऊपर कहाँ जा रही है infinity तक जा रही है. It is not bounded. So your limits are y is equal to 1 to y is equal to infinity of 1. When I move this vertical strip horizontally like this, what will happen? Minimum will be x is equal to 0, maximum will be x is equal to 1 because it is bounded between these two lines. So limits are of x are 0 to 1. So whatever I am thinking is right, whatever area I have drawn of surface I have drawn, this is correct. लेकिन इससे integration difficult हो रहा है. What I will do? I will change the order and I will not consider vertical strip. I will consider now horizontal strip. Is it okay? तो area तो same ही है. So your I will become x elements. So where is x resting below 0? Where is x resting above 1? यहाँ पे constant है इसीलिए same रहेंगे. जब ये horizontal strip हम लोग vertically move करेंगे, what is the lower limit of y? 10.
1.
ये horizontal strip यहाँ से ऊपर कर देंगे. So what it is? 1 y is equal to 1 और ऊपर infinity.
Infinity.
Okay, e raised to minus y and log y is constant, so I am writing it outside. Only y raised to x will remain through the integration of this with respect to x. And therefore, I will become integration 1 to infinity e raised to minus y log y. Integration of y raised to x is y raised to x by log y from 0 to 1. Log y cancels. Therefore, your integration is r is equal to 1 to infinity e raised to minus y. Put the limit of x. ये किसका इंटीग्रेशन था? x का. The upper limit of x is 1. So it is y raised to 1 minus y raised to 0 dy, which is 1 to infinity e raised to minus y minus y. And is this integration easy now?
Yes.
Yes. This you do by parts. This is your u and this is your v. So it is 1 minus 1 into e raised to minus y by minus 1 from 1 to infinity minus derivative of the first term that is 1 into integration of the second term minus e raised to minus y by e raised to minus y by minus into minus plus, so e raised to minus from 1 to infinity. When you put infinity, e raised to minus infinity is 0. When you put 1 minus 1 is 0. Is it okay? पहला term 0 हो रहा है. E raised to minus infinity is 0, and when you put lower limit y is equal to 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So this integration is good. Again here e raised to minus infinity is 0, when you put the lower limit it is 1 upon e raised to minus 1, which is 1 by e. So your integration value is 1 by e. Okay? Clear?
Ma'am, in the first term, when we put infinity in y minus 1, then it will go to infinity, right?
Very good
And
question.
simultaneously,
Yes. That's why limit connected. Everything is connected. This is good you ask this question. Okay? This will be a function now. When I take this minus sign inside, so this is a function. So y going to infinity, you have to find this limit. This is indeterminate form. It is infinity into 0. We have done this in M1. Do you remember?
yes.
And then value of this will become 0 because LIATE. The convergence state is like this. Exponential has the highest convergence state and algebraic is lower than exponential. So who will go faster to 0? Exponential will go faster to 0. And that's why the answer of this is 0. The limit we find out again indeterminate form say infinity by infinity and 0 by 0 form करने पर still it will become 0. So all the things which you have learned, they are useful. Are you getting it? And that's why this unit is last. M1 or M2 के end में. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Neeraj? Is it clear, Neeraj? What happened, Neeraj? You're there or not? It's already 10:35. So I'll stop for today and you can join your next lecture. I'll take the attendance from the Excel sheet.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.